This video is intended as a bit of a wake-up call for people. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but when it comes to the subject of narcissism, I look around and it kind of feels like everybody's lulled into a false sense of security. I just want to remind you of 3 things that we know narcissists do regularly that prove they are of an evil intent, that they want bad things for you. We know that they're in control of what they're doing because they can switch it on and switch it off if somebody else is watching or they know they're being recorded. Suddenly, their whole personality changes. We know this, that's been documented multiple times. They are in control of their behavior. Their behavior is incidental. It's a downstream of something else, a strong craving for undue adulation and for a form of worship that is called narcissistic. Supply number 1, what the narcissist is actually trying to get you to do is to submit. It's very, very simple. You're saying, oh, why did he do this? Why did she say that? Why does he keep doing this? Why does she keep doing that? I've told her I don't like it. The point is that you are supposed to submit. They want you to give up. They're deliberately attacking your will. They're deliberately attacking your confidence. They're deliberately attacking your self-esteem. And the point is to get you to give up, to give up hope that you'll ever escape, to give up a belief in yourself as a decent and lovable human being, and to give up on your lust for life. They want blind submission. Everything they do can be understood through that overarching principle. They want you to submit. Number 2, narcissistic abuse is a form of invasion. They're colonizing your mind. They're deliberately and carefully raising you to think the way that they need you to think. They will use intimidation tactics. They will use manipulation. They will use flattery and ingratiation. They'll butter you up. They'll tell you exactly what it is that you want to hear. They'll pour honey into your ears if it gets you to lower your defenses and to submit to their will. They want you soft and pliable so they can colonize your mind, so they can brainwash you, and so they can compel you to do what it is that they want you to do, which is to worship them. Number 3, the narcissist is never kind. Never, never. Not once. They never take a day off. If you are seeing the outward forms of kindness and you're being lulled into thinking, oh, look, they're being giving, perhaps they've changed, perhaps they've decided to do good in the world, there's only one of 2 things that is happening. Number 1, they are posturing to alter your perception of them, to clean up their reputation, to make up for past misdeeds, to get you to believe in redemption, or that they've changed, to get you to bring your defenses down. Or 2, they're softening you up. They're softening you up. They're luring you into a false sense of security to make it easier to penetrate into your sense of self, to destroy it from the inside out so that they can get total submission from you. I apologize, this video might be triggering for some people. It might be too confrontational and too aggressive in some ways. But as I said in the beginning, my general sense is that people are kind of relaxing around this issue. They're seeing the narcissist as someone who's kind of vain, a little bit arrogant. She's a bit self-centered, he's a bit full of himself, but it's kind of cute. No, if that's what you're dealing with, I don't know what you're dealing with, but you're not dealing with narcissistic personality disorder. You might be dealing with just a vain, arrogant, and annoying person who probably could be dealt with and handled by a good therapist. But if you're dealing with narcissistic personality disorder, you must understand the intention, and the intention is evil. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what psychologists you point to, what experts you point to, what coaches you point to. The intentions, listen to me, of the narcissist are evil, and you should judge them as such from a moral standpoint, because that's your last line of defense. Your capacity to judge from a moral philosophy and say, this is good behavior, that is bad behavior, this is acceptable behavior, this is unacceptable behavior, this is the only thing that can save you, this is the only thing that can bring you out of this. Have you noticed how hard it is for you to say that good is good and bad is bad? Have you noticed how difficult it's become for you to simply say that bad behavior is bad behavior, without following through with some stuttering apologetic apology of the morally relativistic type? Oh, but we should understand their trauma. But they suffered in childhood. Perhaps that's normal in their culture. No, evil is evil, and wrong is wrong everywhere. These are universals. It's not moral relativism. If somebody's behaving in a primitive and dangerous and vindictive and sadistic way that causes destruction to an individual or to the group at large,